Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons and Dummies, a weekly podcast following four friends as they battle across a homebrewed world called Antiriath in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Step into our mystical world called Antiriath and follow our party of three dummies as they adventure across the lands. Talik Grug, half-orc, half-mystery, the fighter, played by Taylor. Bodyknock Greenleaf, the halfling rogue with a penchant for taking things that don't belong to him, played by Josh. And the ever-mysterious Eclarian Shadow, half-elf ranger from the Eclarian Mountains, played by Seth. And last but not least, the creator of our beautiful world, the man of many voices, and our dungeon master, Sam. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the show. This is an extremely special episode as this is the finale of Book 1 of our Unstable Evolution campaign. And I just want to say, this is Taylor here speaking, I just want to say, on behalf of myself, Josh, Seth, and Sam, we are overwhelmed with the response to the show. Everybody who's followed us on Instagram, everybody who's followed the show on Spotify, given us a rating or a review on Spotify or Apple Podcast app or anywhere else, we thank you so much, and we are so happy that you have made it this far on this journey with us. Your support has invigorated us and encouraged us to continue. We have no plans of stopping. Book 2 will be starting very soon. There will be one more episode after this finale that you listen to today, kind of an epilogue. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. And now stay tuned for the dramatic finale of Book 1.
So weird. I feel so old being in my just shrunken away at the 30s.
I saw on Reddit somebody in earnestness said something about the late 1900s in reference to the 90s.
I hate that.
I
don't like that at all.
1900s.
I just had something in my heart not function properly. Like a
Called
palpitation.
that's called
Or
cholesterol.
something. It's because I'm old.
Because you're old. Literally, guys, on this page it says 12 a.m., 8th of Harvest, and at the bottom of the page it says 1 a.m., 8th of Scorch.
You poor thing. I don't know what to do for you.
On the same page, I transposed it on the same page, and then oh my god, I hate everything.
Just scratch them all out.
Oh, I'm gonna have to
Okay.
rewrite all the notebooks.
Oh my god.
Since your notebooks are borked, do you want me to do the recap?
They're not borked. Excuse the fuck out of you.
They sound borked.
One word on each page.
Oh man.
You can if you want. I have diagrams of the riddles and all kinds of stuff on here.
You can do the recap, and then I'll set the scene once we get to that point.
Okay.
Time for a recap.
Wow.
That was a good one.
I thought so.
We started out the last session with 2 metal bull constructs. And pretty quickly found out that most of us could do little to no damage to them, save Talik, who had the adamantine battle axe. After fighting with them for a while, Shadow threw some of their food down the stairwell, at which point we convinced them to go lumbering after it, and Talik was able to grab the immovable rod and shove it up into the staircase where they could no longer get back up to the party. At which point, with some quick swings with the adamantine axe by Shadow, the cage was open, and the party progressed up to the next floor, where they discovered a terrifying sight and bouncing armadillo balls flying all over the room. After some hilarity, some antics, and some sadness, they were able to get all the armadillos shoved into the appropriate slots in one of the wall, which opened up a portal. The party stepped through the portal and found themselves in a lair, office, lab type room of the Druid, as our DM calls it, a lab. With some riddles presented to us. We made our way up to some levers on the walls. The party saw the riddle first try, at which point we got a potion of invisibility, a potion of supreme healing, a potion of vitality, a spell scroll 8th level of an illusory dragon, a circlet of blanket,
a blasting circlet of blasting.
And Body Knock got the chameleon, a short bow that can change its shape and size based on what size of enemy it's going to be fired at. I believe most of these other things were thrown into the bag of holding that Talik is carrying, or Body Knock is carrying.
I thought Talik was carrying the bag.
I think Talik has that.
Yep.
I imagine Talik has very few adventure pouches, bandolier pouches. It's mostly just a big sack, and now it's a little sack.
At which point, after solving the riddle and pulling the levers in the correct order, a portal appeared, and the party jumped through the portal and found themselves on top of the tower.
Yeah, so let me just kind of reset the scene. The whole room just kind of collapses in on itself. Think of like an old CRT turning off, just like, and then light just comes back into your eyes, and you find yourself in the bright mid-morning sun as you're standing on top of this tower. 45 by 45 foot square top. It has no rails on the side, but it does have these 4 pillars. Again, it's got 8 floating, glowing construct type pillars out about another 20 or 30 feet from the edge, all floating around. And y'all aren't in the direct sunlight because you have the shade of the roof of the tower floating up above you. It's like another 20 feet up. As you adjust to the light and peer off into the distance, coming from the northwest, you see the figure of a very large bird. And as it gets closer, you notice that it's a giant eagle, and it comes flying in. And as it lands right in front of you guys, it transforms into the familiar face of the Druid. As he lands, he transforms back, and he looks to you and says, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I hope you weren't waiting too long.
You could have just met us at the door instead of making us go through all this bullshit to get up here and to the roof.
I do apologize, but I was away. I had an important delivery to make. You must understand that not everyone shares my views, and I must protect myself.
What views exactly do you speak of?
I have told you once before, it is time for the humanoids to return to a life of simplicity, to go back out into the fields and streams and mountains and live amongst the beasts. No more should they dwell in large cities, polluting and corrupting everything they touch, taking, never giving back. They've disrupted the circle of life.
And who are you to make this judgment?
That is a fair question. I am simply a man doing what he believes is best, and trying to make my place in the world just a little bit better for all living things. I thought that you shared my view in this. Is that not why you've come?
So you think wanton destruction of men, women, and children with no regard for what their lives mean to them is better than what they're doing now?
I think that the real world is a harsh and dangerous place. Being coddled inside of city walls is disingenuous to the natural order of the animal kingdom.
So what you did to the people of Heathertone with your bats and your sludge alligators, is that how you intend to get people out of cities? I mean, what's your plan?
At first, I was hoping that people could be reasoned with, but it became clear quite quickly, and he kind of turns and looks out across the wilderness landscape. Says it became very clear to me after a few attempts of trying to convince people to leave voluntarily that people have grown too comfortable in their homes. The only way to force them back into the wilds is to destroy the monoliths that they have created to themselves. He turns back around, he says, "So, I will ask you directly, will you join me and help me in this cause? For if you will not, then, I must say, it is time for the natural order to take its turn on you."
Well, you do realize the natural order does not include inflicting these grievous wounds with your mystical orb on fair and friendly woodland creatures like a bear we once encountered who was destroyed and murdered by your inhumane treatment of him.
And if I might add, it doesn't exclude you either. And this is sure is a nice, crib you got out here, talking all that shit about people building stuff, buddy.
Well said, Buddy Doc.
I did not build this, nor do I intend to stay here. I was simply using it as a conduit to increase the orb's power, so that it
Conduit to stick, buddy. That's my answer.
The creatures, the evolutions caused by the sphere, are merely an acceleration of what would occur naturally. The same as what we plan to do with the cities. We're simply accelerating nature's natural order, not changing it.
Where did the sphere come from?
Its true origins I do not know. But it was a gift, I believe, from the gods.
Where did you find it?
Up his ass.
You need not worry about the sphere any longer. It has been taken far from here.
Dude's a dick. Let's fight him.
Talik, Body Knock, I think this motherfucker's gotta go.
Yeah, fuck this guy. I pull out my big bone.
He'll pull his staff out and smack it on the ground, and it'll begin to glow with a magical essence. And the squirrel you hear kind of in the background behind you, and everybody needs to roll initiative.
All right, here we go.
Natural 1, baby. Let's go. Starting off strong.
Guess what? Guess
And
who
I
else?
got a nat 20.
Nice. The squirrel also got a natural 1, Seth. What's your modifier? +3.
Where is the squirrel?
He's over on the pillar, to your back left. Okay, Talik 23, Body Knock 21. Damn. So that puts that there. Okay, so as y'all begin this, and let's see who was first. Talik is gonna go first. The sky begins to darken, and the druid eyes begin to glow with a electric energy to them. And Talik, what do you do as initiative starts?
I pull out the big bone in my hand, and I kind of lean forward, like anime style, like starting the battle. And I am going to make a mad dash at this guy, and I'm going to attempt to use my charger ability.
Okay.
And I want to, when I move at least 10 feet in a straight line, I can either give a +5 bonus to damage, or I may push the target 10 feet away from me if I choose to shove and succeed. So I want to take a run at this dude and try and push him off the edge.
Okay, he's only 5 feet from the edge. Let's see how this goes. So you're gonna run up to him. Now, do you need to run a certain distance? You're only
More than
about
10 feet. I just measured.
Okay,
It looks like
you're
I'm
like
about
12 feet from him. So
Yep.
yeah. Okay, so no, you're gonna make an athletics check, and he's going to make a contested athletics check.
+7. Here we go.
Ooh, okay.
Do something good, boys.
Oh man, he rolled really well.
23.
Oh my gosh, that's really close. But it is more than his check. Okay, so what happens exactly?
I get to push him 10 feet away from me.
Okay.
So you tell me what happens. Exactly.
Okay.
I'm pushing his ass off the edge.
So you shove him back 10 feet. So I'm going to give him the same rules that I'm going to give you guys, which is if you start to go over the edge, then you can make an athletics check to try to grab onto the ledge
Okay.
and keep from falling off. Let's see what happens. Okay, so he succeeds on his athletics check to grab onto the edge to keep from falling off. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like make him fly and like drop
So
him
he's
off a
hanging
little
off
bit.
the edge. Like with
So
the-
he's
with
hanging
the
off the
hand.
edge by his fingers. Okay. And when you shove is, you can replace one of the attacks in your extra attack with a shove.
Okay.
So you can attack again if you want to. Like you can close the distance and attack.
Okay. Can I do something to try and knock him off?
Yeah, you can make another shove attempt.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Okay.
20.
A 20. Okay, he succeeds on this one actually. He rolled really good again.
Damn.
So you go to shove him and he's just like moves a hand out of the way and like flops around and grabs back onto it with his two hands. He's hanging off the edge. Okay, do you want to do anything with your bonus action or anything?
I'm just gonna be like, look where your arrogance has gotten you, you son of a bitch, and then I'll end my turn.
Okay. Alright, Body Knock, what are you doing?
How's the Soul Chameleon?
Okay.
So we had modified 20.
That'll hit.
Okay. What size is he in comparison to me?
He is a medium-sized creature, so he's one size larger.
12.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's max.
You do have somebody within 10 feet, within 5 feet of him, so you should get your whatchamacallit.
Sneak attack.
Yeah.
And that's 8 on that, so 20 total damage.
Okay. Okay. So then on the next turn, lightning begins to spark around, and you see these 8 pillars around the top of the arena start to hum with static electricity as the storm begins to rage. And it is the Druid's turn next, and he's going to look up at you and say, I'm not too worried about my position. You should be more worried about yours. And he's going to let go and wild shape into a giant eagle. And then he is going to cast a spell. He is going to cast Thunder Wave. So everybody in a 15-foot cube from him. So I don't think that'll hit the other guys. I think that'll only hit you. Yeah. So you need to make me a Constitution saving throw as he blasts a sonic wave at your face.
15.
That's a fail, Talik.
Whoa! 15. Okay.
Yeah, so you're going to take 11 damage and be pushed back 10 feet.
Okay.
Now that he's got you pushed off a little bit, he's going to swirl out and get a little distance from you. And Shadow, it's your turn. He's flying about 30, 40 feet off the side of the thing now.
Shadow immediately, while all this has happened, has already knocked an arrow in a Dregbin and wheeled around and loosed it at the squirrel. Nat 20, let's go!
Okay, Nat 20. He doesn't have anything to stop that. Yeah, he's a tiny beast. So you turn around, sink this arrow into him, and it just, and he just falls off the side of this thing.
Yay! I'm terrified of that thing. Does an instantaneous spell cancel out a concentration spell?
It does not.
Okay, so we're going to cast Hunter's Mark on the Druid and fire an arrow.
Okay.
Not quite as good. 17.
17 in eagle form is a hit.
So that's going to be 12 damage.
Okay, 12 damage. That's with your Hunter's Mark damage?
Yes.
Dang, okay.
So what is he right now?
He's a giant eagle.
Giant eagle.
A giant eagle.
Okay.
Okay. It would be the squirrel's turn, but the squirrel is
Sorry about the
dead.
squirrel, guys. It was freaking me out.
Talik, it's your turn.
Okay. So where is he? How far away is he? He's about
About 40 feet from the edge, 50 feet from where you're standing.
I'm going to use my action to use this potion of healing.
Okay.
So I get the full, instead of having to roll it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think that's all I want to do.
Okay.
Because I don't have a lot of stuff with my bonus actions anyway, so I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. Body knock? What are you doing?
Yeah, fuck him. Alright.
Fuck him up, buddy knock.
Let's see. Did you call me better body knock? 24?
24 will definitely hit.
13 damage. And I'm guessing he's not within 10 feet since it's flying, or is he?
No, he's not with it. He's not close to anybody.
Yeah, I'll end turn.
You'll end your turn? Alright, so on the next turn, these pillars, lightning strikes down 3 times, and it hits these 3 pillars, and you can feel the static starting to charge up between, we'll call them 2, 4, and 8 pillars, as they start to crackle energy in a line between these 3 pillars. And then it is the Druid's turn, and he is going to fly in, unwild shape, back into a human, and then cast a spell on you and create a he's going to move to right here so he doesn't get shoved off again. And he's going to create a square of vine. And I need all of you to make a strength saving throw.
14.
16.
14 is a fail. 16 is a success. Body knock, what do you got?
7.
7. That is also a fail. So Body Knock and Shadow, these grasping vines come shooting up out of the ground and wrap around your body and hold you down, and you are restrained by these plants. Colic, you managed to break free immediately. The other guys, you'll have to try to break free on your turn, otherwise you'll be restrained as long as these vines are up. Speaking of unrestraining yourself, it is Shadow's turn. So just to recap, restrained, you have disadvantage on attack rolls. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and you have 0 speed. And you have disadvantage on dex saves.
Unfortunate.
So he's got all 3 of you locked into this thing. Oh, and there's so many vines here that it looks like even if you aren't restrained by them, it's still going to be difficult terrain to move through it.
Okay. Halves your movement speed?
Halves your movement speed.
Okay.
Alright. It is Shadow's turn.
I guess for this one and only time, I will use my action to try to get loose from these things. So what am I doing?
Make me another strength check to try to break free. Strength saving throw is what it'll be.
Fail.
Oh, dang. Okay, and that was your action. You got anything for your bonus action?
Nope, won't be doing that again.
Alright, the squirrel is dead. Talak, what is your plan?
Could I do anything to potentially cut them free? I get 2 attacks.
Yeah, you could shove them, and if you succeed, if you beat his spell DC on the shove, then that would break them free.
And I can do 2 shoves since I can do 2 weapon attacks. Yeah, I want to try that. I'm gonna try and shove both of them.
All right, who you trying first?
I'll try body knock first. He's in front of me.
Of course. Fucking dwarf tossing is what we're doing now, huh?
Flame tossing. It's much less disrespectful.
Throw him away from the Bermuda Triangle.
23. Yeah, can I pull him? Can I do it like, can I flavor it like I'm pulling him towards me? Like I grab him and like yank him towards me?
Yeah, you can move him 5 feet in any direction.
Okay, I want to pull him towards me 5 feet. So we were going to both move backwards, kinda.
Okay. But that kind of pulls him deeper in.
Yeah, it pulls him away from the triangle, though.
Oh, the triangle. Yeah,
I feel like the triangle's going to do something.
The electric hum. Yeah. Yeah, Seth is currently trapped in that.
I know, I see that. So I'm gonna go over to him, which I'm in difficult terrain, but that's only moved about 15 feet. So that's about my movement. But I can pull him 5 feet backwards, right?
Yeah, if you succeed on your check.
Oh, baby, 25.
Okay, so you pull him out as well. So y'all are both broken free.
Rip the vines off both of them.
Whew! Good turn, honestly. Bonus action?
I'm going to action surge so I can take an additional action.
Sure, yeah.
And then, because... Oh... Do I get extra movement since I action surge?
No, it just gives you another action. It doesn't give you...
Okay, so in that case, I don't want to action surge.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I'm pretty much out of movement. So I pull them towards me, rip the vines off of them, and we're all 3 kind of huddled together.
Flavor-wise, I like to imagine you just run up and grab them both by, like, the chest plate.
Yeah.
Just yank back, and you'll kind of all stumble backwards a little bit.
And then we get up, dust ourselves off, and then I look at him like, what else you got? And then end our turn.
He'll just kind of sneer a lip and start readying his wand. All right, Body Knock. What you got?
I guess I'm going to hit him with the hiya again.
All right. He's back to a medium creature again.
Okay, schmedium. Yeah, sure. That's probably not going to hit. 14.
14 is not going to hit him in this state. He's wearing a dark wood breastplate, so it's like this magical, super hard wood that he's fashioned into a breastplate.
Use my bonus action to try to hide. I mean, I don't really know if there's a spot I can.
You can hide behind Talik.
Yeah, let's do that. Ugh.
Unless you want to try to get out of this entangled vines.
I thought he cut me out.
You're cut out, but you're still in difficult terrain. You could maybe go backwards out of that square, and you'd be out of the difficult terrain. I don't know that it matters.
No, I'll just go behind
Right.
him. I'll stay in here.
Okay.
Let's see. I roll my stealth, right?
He just ducks down behind me. Plus
Okay,
9
19.
is awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. He has a much higher passive perception than a lot of the creatures you've been dealing with, but that's still enough that he loses track of you in the midst of all the fury.
In turn.
So, sure enough, in between these three pillars, lightning strikes across in these blinding show, and you can feel the hair on the back of your neck stand up, Shadow,
Right
as
behind us, yeah.
it flashes right behind you.
Could I do like a perception check to see was it the line or was it the whole triangle?
It appeared to be 3 lines. Yeah, you wouldn't even need a perception check. I didn't describe it super
Oh,
well.
so it's just
It
the
didn't-
line.
It didn't
Okay.
fill in the triangle. It just lightning bolts zapped between those 3 pillars.
Between them.
Yeah,
Like
and so
a Tesla
as they
coil.
discharge, you see new fog begin to form between some new pillars here. All right, so they're kind of a tighter triangle, still kind of right behind you guys, bisecting the surface and then further behind you guys. And then it's going to be the Druid's turn. And he is going to wild shape again. But this time, he's not messing around with that eagle nonsense. He turns into a gigantic grizzly bear.
Holy shit, he's huge.
And he slams forward into the vines, thrashing vines everywhere as he steps up to you guys. Oh, Seth, do you want to polearm attack
Oh yeah.
as he steps in? Because he's stepping right up to you guys.
Oh yeah.
We're all bunched together.
Yeah.
Body Knock's hiding behind me.
19.
That'll hit his giant bear form, this big unarmored creature.
That'll be 11 damage.
11 damage. Let's see. He has to maintain concentration on the vines. He fails to maintain concentration on the vines, so those disappear.
All right.
Takes 11 damage. And then he is going to do a bite and a claw. The bite's coming for Talik, claw's coming for Shadow. Oh man, that's no way the bite's gonna hit. It was a 2 on the die. Ooh, Shadow though, a 16? I think that's a hit.
My armor class is 16.
Oh man, that's a hit. Alright, so that'll be 11 damage. So he answers you in turn.
All right. What a dick.
I didn't want to interrupt, but I'd like to use a riposte since you missed me.
Okay, alright. Man, y'all getting all kinds of off-turn actions on this poor guy.
Okay, so with the riposte, he misses me, so I swing as he tries to bite me. I bop him on top of the head with the big bone, and I'm gonna roll to hit.
Nice. Do you get to add your D8 to anything?
I do to the damage. The 15 to hit though.
15 hits. Yeah, he's just a big bear. He doesn't have any armor on now. It's all absorbed into him.
I get to add a D8 to the hit
Oh, very nice. On top of Big Bone.
on top of big bone, which I'm gonna re-roll one of these 2s. Oh, it went down.
Oh,
Oh no.
still good
All right,
damage
so that's
though.
10 damage plus a D8 for the superiority die, which is 1, so 11 damage.
Oh man,
Bad rolls.
those were some bad rolls. Okay, I believe that's the end of the Druid's turn. If y'all are done doing stuff. All right, Shadow, your turn.
So is he within range to get an opportunity attack if I move? I assume.
Yeah, he is. Like, he got close enough to attack you with his claws.
Is he so close that I have disadvantage on a bow?
Yeah, he's within 5 feet of you, mechanically.
Okay. So I need him to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, baby.
Oh, okay, alright. Let me roll that up. Ooh. Bear form, 19.
Sheesh.
Bear form?
Yeah, he gets the con from the bear when he's in bear form.
I figured the druid had better con.
Then a bear? The fucking bear. No, the bear has
Not a
16 con.
Spellcaster, though. Okay. Nothing happens.
Oh,
Guy
okay.
just stands there with the limp dick in his hand.
What were you doing? I'm just curious what he was trying to do.
You'll see.
Okay. All right. Keep your secrets. Anything else you want to do, secret man?
Hey, Frodo.
No.
All right. Dead squirrel, Talik.
All right. I'm finally going to use my martial prowess here. I'm going to take 2 swings with Big Bone.
Okay. 2 swings with Big Bone. Bring it in.
First one's a 17.
17 will hit. Yep.
Big Bone starts to vibrate in my hand, and I want to hit him and expend a Thunder Charge to hit him with an additional D10 on this first swing.
Oh, yes!
Oh, yeah.
So that's 13 regular damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to roll the D10 for the thunder damage. Oh, baby, it's a 10. A loud crack of thunder rings out as I smack him with this thing. Does 23 total damage, and then I'm going to swing again.
Dang.
And this one's a 21 to hit.
Definitely hit.
Oh, 2-1, so I'm going to re-roll this whole thing.
Okay.
And do another 12 damage.
Good reroll. All right, how's this guy looking? All right. So his bear form, he's kind of stumbling and staggering a little bit. Mr. Body Knock, you're about 10 feet away from this guy, hiding behind Talik. Just you and Talik between you and a giant grizzly bear.
I'm sure that hits him. What size?
Yeah,
is
20 feet will definitely hit. He is large.
Large, okay.
Yeah. I've been describing him as bigger than that, but he's just large. But up on this tower, he's taking up a lot of real estate.
I get sneak attack, right?
You do, yep, because you had advantage and you have somebody within 5 feet.
That's 9 on the chameleon initial damage. And 12 on sneak attack, so 21.
Okay.
Holy shit.
So you sink an arrow into this guy, and he just... And he comes out of his bear form as you deal enough damage to pull him out of bear form.
That's all you got, Druid?
And he kind of wipes his lips, and you expect to see just like, him kind of bloodied all over, but as he wipes the blood off of his face, there's not a wound underneath where the blood came from. He seems pretty much fully intact now that he's back in human form. Body, anything else?
Oh, no, I think that'll do it.
Alright. So you feel the crackle again, the hair stand up on the back of your head as lightning blasts behind you. But again, not actually injuring you. A few more of these pillars create a new triangle around. These are off to the side a little bit. So I don't know that this time is going to be as much of a threat because they're kind of off to one side. Okay, and then it is going to be the Druid's turn. And he is going to sidle over just a little bit, still staying within range of you guys, and try to hit y'all with a blast. And I need everybody to make me a strength save as he tries to shove you back into that.
14.
14 is a fail.
Okay.
Strength
20,
saving throw.
24.
Okay, that'll succeed.
12 failed.
12 will fail. Okay, so you guys take... Where's the damage on these? So he's getting pretty desperate. He upcasts this really high, and it does a lot of damage. Holy shit.
Oh, fuck.
This is not good.
Oh, fuck.
It does 30 damage to those who failed, and those who succeed take half that and aren't pushed. The two of you that failed are pushed 10 feet back away from the druid and take 30 damage.
So as that happens, Shadow just gets this raging fury in his eye, and as he's flying backwards, taking this damage, he points a finger out, and flames, green, red, and blue, sprout up around the druid and start just beating the shit out of him. I need him to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 10. His dex
That's a
was not as good
fail.
as I thought it was going to be. Okay.
He'll receive 14 damage. I rolled absolute terribly.
3d10.
I rolled a 3 and
I mean,
a 2.
It's a little low, but it's not like real low.
I guess it's median.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he'll take 14 damage from that.
Okay.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, you have a feeling if he had the ability to, he would probably be back in another animal shape, but he just cast this spell instead. Alright, Shadow, your turn.
Fuck him up while he's in his regular form, Shadow.
And Body Knock, you feel your head, like your whole scalp and everything, get a tingling static electricity sensation around it as you get shoved back into this line.
Oh yeah. I'm almost dead anyways. Fuck it.
This is intense, guys. This is scary. This is the first time I've been like actually scared.
30 damage on a spell.
What is everyone's
Jeez.
HP? Can we share? I'm at 16.
I'm at 14.
12. Y'all are all in the tens.
Fuck.
Can Shadow use an object interaction and his 2d4 plus 2 potion of healing to Body Knock?
Yeah, do you not have any potions, Body?
No, I just checked. I don't have anything.
Yeah, so you can use your object interaction, Seth, but Body Knock, I will say it takes your reaction to take it.
That's fine.
I think that's how we've
Okay.
been playing, handing things off turn, is you gotta take
Okay.
your reaction.
Did you say it's 2d4?
2d4 plus 2, so it's 10 total.
If you use your action to drink it, you'll get the full 10. If you use a bonus action, you can roll it.
Okay, so that was my object interaction. I need this hinky bitch to make a con save.
On save. Ooh, that's probably gonna be a fail. That's a 12.
That's a fail.
Okay.
So he's going to take 11 frost damage and have
Ooh.
disadvantage on his next weapon attack roll.
Okay. All right.
And Shadow is going to zip over here.
Okay. Spreading out a little bit,
Yeah.
but not too much.
Yeah, not too close to that edge.
you were like, I'm gonna go right up to the edge. I'm gonna go 10 feet from the edge.
Yeah. And that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. No squirrel to worry about. Talik, you're the only one still within melee of this guy after he.
I'm just gonna wipe the blood from my face and just rush right at him with Big Bone and swing to hit him.
All right. Going in with the big bone.
The first one would be a miss, but I'm gonna use a superiority die to make it a
Oh, yeah.
precision strike.
All right. Do you want to know? Do you want to know what you need to get on it?
Yeah, sure.
So, what are you sitting at right now?
10.
Okay. He has a 16 AC with this hardwood breastplate.
Okay. I'll roll a d8.
You got to roll a 6 on a D8 to hit.
Come on, baby.
Come on.
1.
Oh.
Oh no.
So he just knocks your big bone away with his staff.
And I'm gonna use another attack. I'm gonna use another precision die. I got a 13 that time. This is
Okay,
really
okay.
risky, but
I feel like this is a good bet. You
come
need
on.
a 3.
Okay, 8. So I got a 21 to hit him that time.
Okay, all right, that hits.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna expend a thunder charge
Yes.
So starts vibrating in my hands. I need to roll an extra d6. Oh, it went down again.
Oh my gosh, this is
Okay,
not
so-
the fight to be having that backfire.
10 regular damage, and then I'm gonna roll the d10 of thunder damage, and it's 3. But I am going to now use my action surge.
Okay. 2 more attacks, fighter boy. Let him have it.
There we go. 25 to hit.
Woohoo!
Roll the regular damage here. Big roll, 14 damage.
Oh man.
And then I'm going to roll it one more time, and I'm going to do it with another thunder strike here, my last charge.
Okay, last charge off the big bone.
I got a 10 on the die. But that's okay. So I get to save the charge. Okay, so I miss on that one. That is it. I'll end my turn.
Yeah, Body Knock, it's your turn. Or
Alright.
Talik just lit this guy up. To remind you, you feel you are in this tinglingness.
I'm gonna get forward a little bit.
Yeah.
The tingliness.
Yeah, get out of the tingly.
Fuck.
12 is gonna be a miss.
Alright, I'm gonna use my bonus action to try to fucking hide.
Did you want to try to drink the potion? You said you
Oh
said you
shit,
wanted
yeah,
to try to drink
I'll
that
do
potion.
that. I'll use my, I'll
All
do that.
2d4 plus 2.
Need a good roll here.
Oh, he's got to roll it. Fuck.
Yeah, he's using the bonus action.
So 5.
Alright, you get 5 HP back.
Fuck, man.
So the lightning zaps behind you, but then the next 3 that get activated are completely off the field. They're 3 that are right next to each other over on the southeast side, and
Okay.
they don't seem to be. It's just doing its own little energy party over there.
I'm way too stressed out. I'm not taking any notes, just so you'll know. I put my notebook away.
Yeah,
Alright.
this was very stressful.
It's the druid's turn, and he is going to, like Uncle Iroh, draw a circle with his staff and then draw another circle, half circle with his fingers as lightning charges up on the tips of both, and then point them together and blast a lightning bolt through Talik and Body Knock's space. I need both of you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Is this considered a weapon attack?
This is not a weapon attack. This is a spell. He's casting a spell.
It's an 8 for me.
Fuck, a 9.
Okay. All right, let me roll this damage.
Hear
This
a
is
lot of
spell
clicking.
called Lightning Bolt. Okay, that's going to be another 30 damage, but remember, y'all have lightning stones on you, which give you resistance as long as you have a lightning stone with a charge in it to lightning damage.
Okay. So we have it.
So you'd half it. And I don't think Body Knock quite has his roguish thing yet that lets him avoid dex saves, do you?
I don't think so.
He has
Or
uncanny
like-
dodge. It's not that, is it?
No.
No. What does Uncanny Dodge do, though? Does that work?
When an attacker that I have to use Uncanny Dodge, I have to choose to use it. But when an attacker I can hit sees me with an attack, I use my reaction to have the attack's damage. So I mean, does that work out a turn like this?
Well, it would be your reaction, so it does work when they hit you, but I think it's only when they hit you with an attack. I don't think it counts for a spell.
Yeah.
Because
That's
you get an
kinda what I
ability
was
soon that
reading it
applies
like
to
too.
spells.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
okay. Okay, so yeah, y'all take half of 30.
Guess what my HP is?
No, I'm at 2.
I'm at 1.
Not by relentless endurance, you're just at 1,
I'm just at 1. I did not go down. So
and
I
you're
still
at
have my
2.
Yep.
If you hadn't taken that potion, you would be on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck me.
Holy shit. And then he's going to take a bonus action to take that energy in his staff and align it to it, and the whole staff begins to glow with a magical essence. Shadow, it's your turn.
Okay, I need to understand a couple of things. First
Okay.
off, did anybody drink the potion of supreme healing or the potion of vitality? What is the potion of vitality? Are these all still in Taylor's
Potion of
bag?
Vitality is just like it removes exhaustion and like makes you heal max during rests and stuff like that.
Okay, so I'm going to describe this, and you tell me if it's possible before I do all this, or you can just be evil and make me do it and see if it works. Okay, I want to come over behind Taluk and shove the fucking potion of supreme healing down his throat and drop the potion of invisibility back to Body Knock.
So can you shove a potion in someone's mouth while they're standing and fighting? Is the question.
I'm gonna have the next turn anyways, Shadow.
You're gonna have the next turn. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do.
You still have your second wind, right?
Yes, I do.
I know what I'm gonna do. Okay. Shadow is going to march his happy ass in between Body Knock and Taluk. He's gonna
Okay.
grab the potion of invisibility out of Taluk's bag and drop it on the ground right in front of Body Knock.
Okay, free action to drop it behind you. Object interaction to pull it out. Okay.
Yep.
I'm good with all that.
Okay, still has plenty of movement left.
Okay.
And he's going to position himself in between Taluk and the Druid.
Okay. Try to shove yourself in there. There's not really a lot of room to like interpose yourself there. He can still attack Taluk.
Well, that's
if you try to
fine.
shove yourself in there.
I'm going to
Okay.
step up right next to him, whatever.
Okay.
And Taluk can fucking move when it's his turn or something. And then I'm going to stare the Druid in his eyes, and I'm going to slap myself in the chest and do Cure Wounds and give myself 10 HP.
Okay. All right. You only have level 1 spells left.
No. I only have one second level spell slot left.
I see. You want to use it for the big damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so you give yourself 10 HP. I mean, that's still respectable HP.
Yeah, I'm up to 24. Yeah, so I'm done.
Mr. Grug, what's your 1 HP self doing?
Well, as a true fighter spirit, I'm not taking the potion. I'm going to take 2 swings at the Druid.
Okay. All right.
First one is a 23 to hit, so I'm going to
That'll
expend
hit.
a Thunder Charge.
Last charge.
So I had 12 regular damage. And come on. 4 thunder damage.
Okay, okay.
Then I'm going to take another swing. Okay, that's a miss. 11. And then can I do something to push Shadow out of the way from in between us?
No, that'd be like a shove. You don't want to use your bonus action on the old, whatchamacallit?
What? Potion?
Second wind. Your fighter ability.
Yeah, I'm kind of in. You really want me to use it?
I just don't want you to die and be like, why did I use second wind?
Yeah, I'll use it this time. I'm trying to be overly strategic, but I will go ahead and use it. So do I roll the d10?
Yeah, you roll the d10.
And then it's plus 5.
Plus your fighter levels, yep, plus.
Come on. Okay, 6 plus 5, so I got 11.
Okay, okay.
So I'm up to 12. And then I'm just gonna look over to Shadow and be like, trust me. And then I'll end my turn.
Okay. You can kind of like rotate around him a little bit without taking an attack opportunity if you wanted to reposition a little.
I think I just want to like kind of like take a step in front of him and kind of like just give him like an elbow shiver out of the way and be like, just trust me.
We're fighting over aggro position.
All right, Body Knock. You're
I love
looking
it.
in between your buddies at this guy.
Can I shoot him first, then drink that potion of invisibility?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. I was making sure
I
that
think.
will work that way.
Yeah, because you have the use.
Yeah, you said he could do those things as bonus actions as a rogue.
Yeah. Yep.
Because
you're
but the
rogue.
only reason I asked that is because if I drink it first, any attack fucking cancels it. So
right.
after I drink this, I'm basically just chilling until we figure out something to do with me not dying.
I think that's a great plan.
Yeah, because you're really low, right?
Yeah, I'm at 2. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you got some heals. Oh no, you got the heals before. It was enough to keep you alive.
Yeah. That the heals saved me, but he only had one potion. He gave it to Talik, which was smart because and then
Talik was able to heal himself a little bit, so he's at least at 10 or something.
So yeah, I'll attack first. Doesn't matter, miss 14.
Oh, doesn't matter. He's dejected.
Drink invisible. Fucking Harry Potter out this bitch. Y'all have fun.
And move somewhere.
Yeah.
Fucking
Well,
move.
I don't know, man. Fuck. I don't want to get zapped. Yeah, I'm gonna move back by this pillar behind me. I guess a little bit.
Okay. All right. So you're invisible. Move back towards the pillar a little bit. Okay, and over on the side, there's just a light show as those 3 pillars right next to each other all get lit up. And then, let me draw lines on the next ones. Oh man, you must have an electric personality today, Body Knock, because they are right over your head again.
Luckily, he gets to move before he gets
I think
there.
that's the exact same 3 that they were last time they were right over his head. It is the Druid's turn. And as you're staring into his eyes, Shadow, he stares back at you and he slams his fist on his chest as you see green particles cascade over him and heal him a little bit.
What a prick.
And that will be his turn. He's not going to try to move away from you guys or anything. That would be suicidal. Okay, Shadow, your turn.
Shadow is going to swing his glaive onto his back and yank the shield off of Talik's back.
Oh, okay. That's an action. What are you doing
like
with
it.
his shield?
Don't you worry about it. I'm equipping that motherfucker.
Okay, do you want to pull out a one-handed weapon, or are you just keeping your other hand free?
Nope. Other hand's free, baby.
Okay, equip a shield to your character's stats.
Already did. AC 18.
Oh my gosh. Alright, anything else? Bonus action or anything?
See, I'd have to use an action to disengage, right?
Yeesh.
Okay, so... But that used my full action.
He's got my shield.
Alright, we're gonna stand right here.
I love
Okay.
it.
Alright, Talik, what's your plan? It's your turn.
I'm just gonna keep attacking him.
Alright.
Swinging the big bone at him. Come on, baby. All right. It was a 14 to hit. I'm using my last superiority die to try and get a 2.
Oh my god. If you roll a 1 on this die,
Come on.
I'm gonna
Come
shit
on.
my pants.
I got a 2.
Let's
It's
go!
enough. Alright. Big bone.
Okay, so I got 12 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to swing again. Oh, 27 to hit.
Oh man. Man, one of y'all needs to freaking crit right now.
I know. Jeez. Okay, 11 more damage.
Okay.
And I will end my turn.
Okay. It is Body Knock's turn. You're invisible, and you've got a hum thrum in your head again.
Thrum.
Can you move me like parallel to this edge, a couple feet up, basically?
Oh, towards him?
Towards them, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah, and I'm good.
Okay. The lightning clashes behind you guys. And then it reforms new. Oh boy. It goes from here to this one, back to
Ooh.
this one. So it is like bisecting the map right down the middle. Yeah, it would hit basically everybody right now. I guess it wouldn't hit Talik or the Druid right now, but it would hit Shadow and Body Knock. So y'all need to like slip around a little bit because it's a 5-foot aura from it. So really, it's that big. It's the Druid's turn. And so standing in the middle of this, he sees the electricity forming around. He is actually going to take a swing at Talik with this energized magical shillelagh, as it was. Oh my gosh. That's a 27 to hit.
Well, yep.
And it's going to do 10 damage.
I'm still up.
Okay, that's his action. He's only got one attack like that. And he doesn't have any good bonus actions. So that is his turn.
Wait a second. You said that the staff was glowing thunder. Did it? Was that thunder damage? Because I have the thunderstone.
I flavored it that way. It's a spell called Shillelagh where you make a staff magical, and so it does magic damage.
Okay.
It's the cool thing about it is it lets him use his wisdom modifier as to hit and damage instead of using like his strength or his dex modifier.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really cool spell for casters. Okay. So that's his whole turn.
All right.
Shadow, it's your turn. You are in the thrum hum.
this would be safe. So is he safe?
He is safe, so anything up the wedge from him, it would also be safe. Yeah, Talik is safe. Barely.
I need Talik and the Druid to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god, Talik! It's... Oh,
I got a 16.
Wisdom's his best. Oh my god, he's got a +8 to wisdom. It's a 23 total.
So they both pass, and I'm just going to rotate around this man's butt.
Okay, alright, kind of surrounding him with the shield, bullying him.
Yeah, and I guess that's all I can do.
Does anything happen on a success?
Nope.
Nothing, okay. Alright, Talik. Y'all have got this guy right where you wanted him, right?
I'm just gonna keep wailing on him.
Alright.
19 to hit.
That'll hit.
11 on that one.
Ollie's done all the damage.
This guy's tough as fuck. I'm swinging again. 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
11 more damage.
Talik, how do you want to do this?
Oh, let's go!
Oh my god. I just swing the big bone from the right to the left, crack him across the head, and then with the second swing from left to right, I hit him right in the ribs, and he just collapses.
Natural order that shit, bitch.
Hell yeah.
Goes down. Body Knock, it is your turn. You still feel this storm crackling.
I'm gonna dash back out of this bullshit, and I'm gonna fucking go uninvisible and shoot an arrow to this dude's dead body because fuck him.
Oh, make me an attack.
That'll be a 26.
Just he's doing that thing from the Lord of the Rings where the guy was twitching, and he's like 97, and Legolas shoots him to put him down. Stops his twitch, and then lightning blasts around this, but then you don't feel any new lightning coalescing in between any of these, and the sky begins to clear
Holy
as we
shit.
exit initiative.
If I could have ended that faster if I would have ever attacked. I was trying to be too cute. Good shit, Taylor.
He was he was keeping y'all hemmed up.
Yeah, we had to do stuff. We had to use our, which that made it fun. It was. Well, okay. I want to search his body.
Okay, you find a magic staff.
Whoa.
You find the breastplate that he's wearing. It's a hardwood breastplate. It's got the same stats as a normal breastplate as far as AC. Darkwood breastplate is what it's called. You don't find much else on him.
Dude, I'm telling you, I may be wrong, but I think that squirrel is gonna fuck with our heads.
Oh yeah, we're just gonna do something. You just turned around and one shot it off.
I can't.
I didn't even get a chance to talk.
It was a good preemptive kill, in my opinion.
I was
It was gonna do
satisfied.
some charm, mind control type shit or something.
So if I ever got to attack again with a regular ass attack, I was gonna hold your shield and I was gonna use my inspiration die to try to secure a hit, and I was gonna double blasting with Eldritch Blast,
Ooh,
which definitely can put some hurt in.
hell yeah!
Let's see what it would have been. 11 or no 14.
What's everybody's HP? I'm at 2.
Same.
I pulled myself back up to 24 and grabbed the shield in
Everybody
an
else
effort.
is at 2.
I know I was doing everything I could to try to get a little bit beefier in the final moments, just in case y'all went down.
So I have a spell slot for shield to give myself an extra 5 as a reaction. But the problem is he kept hitting me with spells and not attacks.
I know, which I went back and forth on trying to hit him with frost to give him disadvantage on weapon attacks because I was thinking he's
But
not
he
going to
wasn't
fucking
using it.
use a weapon attack.
No. Well, he did 1 and he got a 27, so my thing wouldn't have helped.
My spell slots were getting scary. I have 1 first level spell slot available and 1 second level spell slot available. So I was gonna have 1 more chance to hit him with a big spell and 1 more chance to heal somebody, and then everything else is gonna be cantrips and melee.
I'm curious how much damage we did to him, what his HP was.
I don't know because I feel
In
like
druid form.
Yeah.
It's had to be high. It was probably 100 or close in druid
I
form.
mean, you hurt him a lot. I didn't do much damage to him in druid form at all. I mean, you did most of it.
I'm pretty sure I did 50 plus in all the different forms, so I don't even know what
Right.
that was. But
Yeah, I was about to say, Body Knock had a 21 damage attack at one point on the druid form. Just 1 attack.
Yeah, so he must have been 100.
Yeah, at least.
Whew, that was the most that I thought, well, yeah, one of us is about to die. I was pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, I was too.
What was his HP in druid form? We were just talking
111.
111.
111. We knew
And
it had
so
to be at least
he
100.
he was getting into the 80s, and he hit himself with a big heal. He rolled like almost max on a level 3 cure wounds on a 3rd level cure wounds spell.
Jesus. My
So
level
that's
2
why. So
cure
really, it was
wounds-
like, what did he roll? He rolled an 8, a 6, and like a 5. Plus,
So he really did about 130 damage to him.
yeah.
a level 3 cure wounds is 3d8 plus 2.
Yeah. He rolled a
It's
8, a 6, and a
26.
5.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't give him y'all's rules. I made him roll it. It was so yeah, what do you find? So you find his staff. Appears to be a magical quarterstaff, yeah. And you find the breastplate, and you find a ring.
A ring.
It's like a woven vines, and on top of it, there's 3 little not intricately carved, kind of like totem carved animals carved in the top of it. An eagle, a turtle, and a bunny.
Okay. Can we try like a check on that thing? See what we can find out about it?
Yeah. Y'all make me you can make me a nature check or an arcana check.
Ooh, I actually got an 18 with a -1.
Okay. Yeah, so you're fiddling with this ring and you put it on the other hand from your from your other ring so as to not interfere the magics, and all of a sudden you just like hear chittering and gibbering in your mind and cawing and crowing and barking and talking, but you can understand some of it, and you feel like you could use this to cast the spell Speak with Animals.
Oh, cool. So I'm gonna slide it off my finger and hand it to Shadow.
Yay!
Check this thing out, Shadow.
So it's a druid's ring that once per day you can cast the first level divination spell Speak with Animals, which
Holy
does
shit.
exactly what you think it does. For 10 minutes, basically, you can talk to animals.
What's it called?
The ring is it's this druid's ring. It's called the Druid ring. Druid's ring.
Have you put it into D&D? I guess is what I'm trying to figure out.
I have not created it in D&D.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
It's awesome. I wonder if it works with your Rust Bag of Tricks animals or if they're not real animals.
That's hilarious to even think about.
And then the staff. Now we'll just roll that check over. It is a +1 quarterstaff, and it appears to be a magic staff that can be used as a spell focus.
Ooh. So now, what would that mean? This is a classic dummies type question. Like, can Body not carry that? And if he could, what can he do with it? He just use attack with it?
Yeah. So generally, I mean, you can use it like a +1 quarterstaff that's in the weapons category of the player's handbook, and you know,
Right.
it's like a D4 damage or something. It's not very impressive.
Sure.
Weapon, but this particular one can also be used as a spell focus. I should specify, it can be used by druids as a spell focus. It is a druid staff. So it doesn't really do anything for you guys, but most of the spellcasting subclasses tell you that you can either use a material components pouch, which has little trinkets in it, like a tuft of fur or bat guano or sulfur or whatever, to cast your spells, or you can use a spellcasting focus. And so for druids, it's things like mistletoe or staff or a wand. For clerics, it's like their holy symbol. Yeah, so this is cool because it's a weapon and it can be used as a focus. And a lot of times that's not like...
Yeah, that is cool.
You know, normally you have to... A focus would just be something that's not a weapon, like a piece of holly is an example they use for druids. So it'd just be something you wave around for
I
the
bet we
material
could fetch a
components.
pretty penny for that there staff, Body Knock.
Yeah, absolutely.
That sounds good to me. Let's sell that shit. Let's go fucking sell it to Leech.
Yeah. All right, I'll toss it in the bag of holding.
So it's only half the weight. So Seth, if you wanted to swap out your regular metal breastplate for this darkwood breastplate, it would weigh half as much. But otherwise, doesn't really do anything.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I have to know. And our listeners might also want to know, what was the squirrel going to do to us if it was alive?
I mean, you knew the extent of his powers.
Oh, you're gonna be cheeky.
He had only
bitch.
He had only used those powers for exploratory things, but
some kind of mind control, charming, and
It was unpleasant enough to have him just trying to read your thoughts. You can imagine the headache if he was trying to be mean about it.
Yeah, fuck that rodent.
no, I love that. That was hilarious. You just whipped around and shot it.
You're like,
Without
hold on,
saying
Mr.
anything.
Druid. Fuck this guy.
Hold on a minute. Gotta deal with something real quick.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was pretty worried. I was pretty worried at the end. Not gonna lie. Well, I wasn't once I went invisible. I was just like, well, I'm done contributing at this point.
No, I think that
Oh,
was good because I had a couple tricks up my sleeve. I had the second wind thing, or the
I was-
relentless endurance, where I go back to 1, and then I had the
Yeah,
shield
that's your-
spell.
That's your
I
orb trait,
was-
right?
Mhm.
I thought he was getting pretty low, and I was gonna take a little gambit and take a shot on the next one before Taylor killed him. So that's why I went ahead and was like, "Fuck it, I'll shoot his dead body."
Nice.
Yeah, because
Oh,
I was like,
man,
I was
I
like,
kind of wish Taylor hadn't finished him, so you
well,
might
I
could
was
have
waiting. I
got
was like,
a sneak finish.
I don't know if I would have done it then or if I would have tried to wait, but like, because I was thinking, I was like,
I
he's
mean,
got to
if
be
you had
getting
waited-
low. Yeah, I mean, somebody would have killed him, but
Somebody. Well, yeah, or Dalek might have been dead. I don't know.
So I'm just kind of like wander off, and I'm like looking over the edge of this thing, and like without even turning around, I just say to the guys, I'm like, now what?
Well, I guess it's time to get the rope out.
I need a drink and a sausage.
A sausage?
Make that 2 of us.
Get that ring and see if we can like call it Eagle Looper.
An eagle Uber.
See any birds flying around?
You do see some birds flying around. They appear to be. Their feathers are all green. It's like a fabulous verdant green color. And as they flap, you see that a couple of them come off, and they're leaves for feathers on these birds.
Ooh, that's cool. Wow.
So y'all freaking did it.
We killed
Y'all
the druid.
killed the druid.
The druid.
The druid. But you did not get the sphere.
Oh, yeah, we didn't.
Noticeably absent from his body.
Interesting. So it could fall into some nefarious hands. I feel some foreshadowing.
Well, without being too heavy-handed, y'all did speak with someone through a projection in the lab, and he appeared to be holding said orb when you spoke
That's
with
right. That's right. I forgot about him. My group monkey man.
him.
Well, that was epic.
That was epic. Hard-fought battle, hard-fought victory.
Can we see a way to get back into the tower? I left something behind I'd like to grab.
From up here, it actually doesn't appear to be a good way back into the tower. About 50 feet down is the ledge where y'all came out of the bedroom, looking over the edge.
Well, guys, we lost the immovable rod.
What about the immovable rod?
It's still in the tower. I'm pretty sure it was on the second story.
It was.
Yeah, but there's some bulls down there with us.
There
There's
are
some
bulls. Oh yeah, and the bulls are trapped on the first story. On
Exactly.
the stairs between the first and second.
Fuck that rod.
Oh my
Left
god.
body dog wants to sneak in and grab it.
Hey, how long are you invisible for?
Oh, he shot.
He
Ah.
did shoot. He shot the druid's dead body.
Uh,
How did we get down?
Jump. No, I don't know. I think we're gonna get off.
Oh,
Think
Okay.
about
Or-
it for next time.
Yes.
We can whip out our rope and can we rappel down? How tall is this thing?
It's like 50 feet down to the ledge.
Easy repel.
Let's rappel down to that ledge and then rappel all the way down to the ground.
Okay, as y'all are rappelling down, make me an insight check or an investigation check rather.
Okay.
or perception, either one.
I get a 1.
Oh,
22.
22. So as y'all are rappelling down, Shadow's looking at the wall, and y'all are just, going straight down. It's like a 5-foot. This thing extends out like 5 feet past the rest of the wall. And so y'all are rappelling down to the next ledge that extends out, the same distance to where y'all can get your feet on it. And as you're looking at the wall, as you're rappelling down, Shadow, you see like every 4th or 5th brick all over this wall has these little, almost invisible glyphs on them all over the wall.
Okay.
Make me an Arcana check.
Ugh. Oh, 15.
That's high enough. You know that this is some sort of warding glyph, and it very likely, if you touched it, it would activate some sort of spell.
Hey guys, don't touch the bricks with the symbols, guys. Don't touch them.
Yeah, so y'all are just going like straight down the rope, like soap on a rope style, and slide all the way down. So yeah, y'all make it all the way down without touching anything.
When Shadow yelled, I was like reaching out towards it, and then I just like pull my hand back and like look around like I wasn't doing anything.
You're like, ooh, pretty. All right.
We get down to the ground and long rest. Let's just say that.
yeah.
Wow.
GG, way to go.
Very nice, very nice.
For all intents and purposes. Yeah, so next time we'll kind of epilogue and all that sort of stuff. And
Next time, all the young and the rest.
all right. Good night, gentle popes.
Bye, dudes.
Good night.
Later, fellers.
Later.
To be continued on the next episode of Dungeons and Dragons and Dummies. Find out what happens to our party next week.